Coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A few moments ago, it was Desmond Trufant of the Falcons making their way out of the tunnel to the delight of this sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. Andre Roberts now to return it. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. First down, Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Domata Peko able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses, because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second.
Okay, put it back on the charge then.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
3 yards remaining here on second down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Adam Gotsis. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Bro, didn't I say leave it on the charge? Leave it on the charge then.
Maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Adam Gotsis in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Time running out here on the play clock. From the 50, it's Simeon. Flushed out right. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Osweiler with a give. This is Anderson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Simeon gives to his fullback, Janovich. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. C.J. Anderson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second. And, you know, this year ended in disappointing fashion. Now, last year was the ultimate version of heartbreak. But if you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because let's be honest about it. Losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you lose, you're in the Super Bowl. You're playing for it all. This team is supposed to be as good or better. Ultimately ended up 10-6, found their way in the playoffs, but didn't get the deep run as they had the year before. So you're exactly right. For Falcons fans, that's a tough one. But this is a team that's built to be good for a long time.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Brunch time. Brunch
time. And in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Second and 10 now. Ryan. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Derek in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss.
Now let it stay on the charger.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the sack pushes them back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his
Leave it on the charger.
That could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining.
Let it stay on the charger.
We'll
Brunch.
Right.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Give him 16 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Julio Jones is off to a monster first half, but still, can he reach what he did against the Panthers in 2016? Didn't he go for a cool 300 in that game?
On the dot in week 4, 300 yards. Oh, Matt Ryan had a pretty good game, too. Threw for over 500. Now Ryan. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Todd Davis in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Some space here. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards on the ground. Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rushers, Jamal Charles on the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Leave it on the charger. You take it off the charger again. Take it off the charger one more time. Please take it off the charger one more time.
Again, it's Charles. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside.
Come here.
This is
you better not take the phone off the charger no more. No more. Take it off the charger again. Okay. I'm going to show you.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. A beautiful fake. And look out. I think he's going to go. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Hey, I mean,
so now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
He's got a man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Shift together here from the D-line. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And now it's second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On second down, Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Ryan to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Sit up. Don't move.
Play clock winding down. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And motion left goes a tight end. To throw on second is Simeon. And Green with a catch left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
What I get when I do? What's the prize at the end of the game?
The first throw for the backup Osweiler. Screenplay, Anderson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Slot man moves right. And the play clock's running down.
Come on, boy, for us. That ball, boy, everybody in position.
So that'll back him up 5. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. The slot man in motion right. They go play action now. Osweiler. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here's Riley Dixon now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? He's going to looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
back now here on EA Sports. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. Throwing on third down, Simeon. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. And McManus able to put it through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settled for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, 1 play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence.
And got his man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
In motion, Latimer. Time running out here on the play clock. Oh, maybe a free play for Simeon. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. To throw is Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Von Miller in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Ryan now off the bootleg. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Put it on the charge, guys. Let it stay on the charge. It's on the charge.
So no question here, down by a score late. They're going to try the onside kick. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard
Then you just get away
line.
for taking the phone off the charge.
And
Get over there and sit down.
Now the Broncos. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Green, the tight end, in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Osweiler. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Demaryius Thomas. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 62 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And now we've got a stoppage here. The noise is deafening. And they'll say what? A timeout. Well, you could barely hear the whistles, but the offense does take a timeout here. Now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
That ain't no good, dude.
Anderson. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
Thank you.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. We've seen a lot of interceptions from Talib over the years, and that was a big one to help seal this win.
He has such good ball skills. Just always seems to be around it. I mean, he gets a chance to make a winning play as we just saw there. He tends to take it.
Escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
What?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he whips one in there complete. That's Demaryius Thomas.
Can't stop that.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Let's go. Detroit. Now it's Simeon. Out to his left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Gotta get that ball down the field, cuz. So what you do?
Will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
I'm a bad man, bro. I'm a bad man. You better believe it.
Back to throw.
You should do that.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's brought down after a good game. 23 yards on the play. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Get them.
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout.
Daddy, he didn't do that.
I don't care. I don't care.
Daddy. Daddy.
Bye.
Daddy.
But didn't you just get a whip for taking